Hello! In today's video, I'm sharing my top favorite products for my fine hair, no matter how I'm styling it. Straight, wavy, or curly. I'm taking you from beginning to end, talking about shampoos and conditioners all the way to the tools that I use for styling my hair. I live in a very hair challenging area. I'm in New Orleans. It is hot and humid the majority of the year, and I don't have hair that stays this smooth all the time. So I try a lot of products out to see what works the best, and I've landed on a few that I've been using consistently for a while now, and the last time I did this video was 3 years ago. It was time for an update. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's go ahead and get into what I think right now are the best products for fine hair in 2021 so far. Now, if there's one category that I play around with the most, it's probably shampoos and then conditioners, but I'm going to kind of lump the two together in one. Now, I am going to list all the ones that I've been rotating for probably about a year now in the description box. All of these products plus what I'm wearing will be linked down below because I do rotate my favorite shampoos and I have several. This line is my latest favorite and there's a distinct reason for it. This is the Bondi Boost HG conditioner and shampoo. This is specifically for hair growth, which is not something I'm really trying to do because I get my hair cut regularly and kind of keep it around the same length. So I incorporate these into my regular shampoo and conditioner routine. I use these 2 to 3 days a week because I'm in my mid-40s and I started noticing probably in my early 40s that my hair started feeling thinner. I was noticing more fallout. I've tried internal things that have worked well, but this is the first external shampoo conditioner system. I have another couple of products I'm going to mention later that have worked really well at filling in some areas that were getting thinner and finer than they were when I was younger. This front part of my hair, I just always noticed I could see my scalp through when I would put my hair in a ponytail or when it was wet. I don't notice that anymore. I do have some flyaways because that's new growth and I'm so happy about it. So this is a shampoo and conditioner set that I'm loving, and I'll list the others that I rotate because there are quite a few. I like to mix it up. I feel like my hair responds really well. And all of the shampoos below work really well to give my hair a really nice shine without weighing it down. And they also don't make me feel oily too quickly at the scalp. I have an oily scalp, oily roots. It looks greasy by the end of the second day if I don't wash it every day. But the length of my hair can get a bit dry. So I'll list below the specific shampoos. There's the Briogeo green ones, Oribe Magnificent Volume. Olaplex is probably my #1 regular shampoo and conditioner, and there are a couple more, and you can pick and choose from those if you want to try one. You certainly don't need to rotate all the ones that I do. I've settled on a nice little concoction of products to style my hair and prep my hair when it's wet, right when I get out of the shower. I've been using this combination for a while now, no matter how I style my hair, well, most of the time, but I'll talk about those specific instances here in a second. So the first thing that I spray on my hair when I get out of the shower is the Bondi Boost Intensive Spray. This video is not sponsored by anyone, not by Bondi Boost. I've just had great luck with their products. This kind of helps with the hair growth situation, but the whole line has these natural oils and extracts in it. I find it very soothing, but I can spray this all over my scalp as a, scalp treatment and then style my hair, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't leave my scalp greasy. It's a fabulous product and it's very soothing. So it has vitamin B5, peppermint, and tea tree essential oil. It's lightweight and it's not greasy. The whole line just smells really good too. So then I go in with a volumizer that I spray kind of around the crown of my head just to give a little bit of volume. No, it doesn't look like it today, but if I didn't use this, I would be even flatter. This is the Way Volume Spray. This is my favorite right now. It's very light, it's not sticky. A few of you have asked me if this has a scent to it because some of Way's products can have a very strong fragrance to them. I haven't really noticed it. It just smells like a hair product. There's no super strong scent to this. You can see I'm almost out of this. I do have a backup waiting because I won't be without it. I also have a backup of this intensive spray. I'm almost out and I won't be without this either. Those two were for my scalp and these next two are for the length of my hair, and I use these when I'm doing curly styles, wavy styles, as well as straight. The first is the Living Proof No Frizz Nourishing Styling Cream. It says it stops frizz and lightly conditions conditions. I feel like my hair just responds really well to this in terms of styling and smoothing. It also works really well for my daughter's hair that is wavier than mine and more coarse. I'd say I use about maybe a nickel size of this. I mean, it's going to depend on your hair length. You kind of have to play around with hair products to see how much you need. But because I live in such a frizz-prone, humid, steamy environment, for extra insurance, I also add this next product, which was in my last video. It's a huge favorite for me. This is the Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Smoothing Anti-Frizz Blowout Butter. I remember I had a sample size of this, and the first time I tried it, I thought this was going to completely weigh my hair down. It doesn't at all, but it really helps with frizz and shine. So this squirts out in a little line, and I just squirt out maybe a ½ inch to an inch, depending on what the humidity is that day. Or if it's raining, it does say on here it protects and perfects medium to thick hair, but it doesn't weigh my fine hair down. And if it did, I think I could just use less and still get the same benefits. It says it's a lightweight melting cream to oil butter that helps provide 72 hours of humidity protection, thermal protection up to 450 degrees. That's another reason why I really enjoy it. And it reduces blow drying time by 40% for smooth and shiny hair. It's a great product, and so sometimes I will apply this, then this. Sometimes I mix them together. Just depends on my mood. You see my hair straight more than curly or wavy because it takes me a little bit less time and I'm kind of lazy, but my hair is not naturally straight. I have a little bit of wave to it, and it's not even waves, so I don't usually like it when it dries naturally. It's usually a little flat, a little frizzy, but I found a product that I really enjoy. This is the Kristen S Weightless Shine Air Dry Cream. I picked this up on a whim at Target because I thought it was interesting being made specifically for air drying your hair. It says it's for all hair types. It's frizz calming, shine restoring, softening, smoothing, and time saving. She actually says she always dreamed of having wash and go hair but never found the right product, and that's kind of how I am. I always felt like they either left my hair kind of wet looking or they just didn't really do anything. So it says if you only have time for one product, let this be the one. It smooths, adds shine, separation, and texture, and it can be used on any hair texture, straight, curly, thick, fine, or frizzy, to achieve an effortless polished look. And I feel like I get that from this. I usually use probably around a quarter size. It squirts out right here. It also has a nice light scent. If something has a super heavy scent, I'll let you know. But I find I don't really need a finisher or anything when I use this. I mean, I don't let my hair air dry very often, but this is really great to have for when I do. I finally decided that the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray is my #1 texturizer. It just gives that beautiful texture, separation, and shine and body when I'm doing my hair curly or wavy. I don't use this on my straight hair. I had tried this years ago and I was using too much and I didn't like it. I felt like it weighed my hair down and kind of made it feel gunky. You really only need the tiniest amount of this. A little goes a long way. Because this is a luxury hair product, I'm going to link my second favorite down below. I don't have it here with me because I do need to replenish it. I might alternate the two. I don't buy this every time because it is pricey. It is from IGK, but it's a great product as well. Anytime I do my hair wavy or curly, to add in that body and that PC look and the separation and shine, I use a texture spray. So this video is all about the products. I have done hair tutorials before and they have completely flopped. So I do plan on getting caught up on my vlogs here at some point. Since we moved, I just have not put out a new one. I am though, but I figured that that's where I'm gonna end up putting, you know, my hair stuff, just casually kind of while I'm talking to you guys, so you can see exactly how I style my hair. You may want to catch those sometimes because I think that's where I'm gonna maybe do some kind of casual hairstyling. There are days when I use a dry shampoo just so I'm not shampooing my hair every day, or, you know, because I'm lazy. This Kerastase Fresh Affair Refreshing Dry Shampoo is phenomenal. I love it. And I also love the Oribe dry shampoo. I have tried so many dry shampoos. There are some great drugstore ones. I will put the 2 drugstore ones down below that I like even more than Batiste. I know so many people love Batiste, but that one leaves a lot of residue on my hair and kind of leaves my scalp feeling really gunky really fast. And that's something that really bothers me about dry shampoo. I don't like it to look white, but it needs to do the job. So this has vitamin vitamin E and rice starch. It is good for oil absorption, and it also leaves the hair feeling really lightweight and not like it's coated with something. This has a very good fragrance to it. Almost every time I wear this, someone asks me what perfume I have on or tells me I smell good. So I have really enjoyed that aspect of it too. But the ones that I like, I feel do a great job of not only making your hair appear less greasy, but they actually absorb the oil. And that's what I need. There are some dry shampoos where they leave my scalp feeling itchy too, and these are not those dry shampoos. So I recently replaced a longtime hairspray love with a couple of options. One is high-end, one is drugstore. I like them both, but for very different reasons. So we're talking dry hair styling here, and I'm also going to mention prep sprays for using before you go in with hot tools. But for a general hairspray, what I replaced my Sebastian Shaper Plus with, because the nozzles continually messed up on me, was the Moroccan Oil Luminous Hairspray with the strong finish. This is phenomenal. It gives really nice hold, but without feeling like I'm wearing hairspray or looking like I'm wearing hairspray. And that is exactly what I want from a spray. I also do love that this has antioxidants in it. It's got argan oil, so it's got things that are good for the hair. And of course, it's got the Moroccan oil, but it's also good for fighting frizz and humidity, which is very important to me. It's weightless, it doesn't feel sticky, and it looks natural and does leave kind of a luminous, shiny finish. And I feel like that's something I get comments on here on my channel is, you know, how my hair usually looks pretty shiny and healthy, and I feel like all of these products that I use kind of contribute to that. So just know I don't use all of these on the same day. I'm just kind of giving you options that I enjoy and that I keep in my rotation. Now, the drugstore option that I picked up to try is the Kristen S Ultra Fine Workable Hairspray. I got this at the same time I got the other Kristen S product I talked about earlier, and I originally got this to be a prep spray to spray on my hair before I went in with my styling tools, but it can also be used as a regular hairspray. So it says it's got brushable texture, it's heat protecting, style shaping, it's layerable, and it's great for all hair types. I find that when it's used as a regular hairspray, the way I use this, it's a little bit light for that. So if you like a light hold hairspray, this would be a great option, but I do really like it as a prep spray, a heat protectant spray. I like that in aerosol form for some reason. I feel like it just does a really great job of really coating the hair. The other product that I like for that is from IGK. It's the Good Behavior Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. So this is supposed to be kind of a keratin-like treatment. It's supposed to give you those kind of results. A keratin-like treatment in a can that gives up to 450 degrees of heat protection and shine once you use your heat tools on it. Now they say you can use this on damp or dry hair. I prefer to use this on dry hair. Continuing with the dry styling products. These are just kind of random one-off products that I keep in my hair styling arsenal, but I don't use them all the time. I use them for kind of specific instances. So the first is the Wave Spray. Now this can be used on damp or dry hair. I just usually use it on damp when I'm wanting that kind of beachy undone style when I'm doing my hair wavy or letting it dry naturally. This is kind of my finishing product. It does have a nice light beach scent to it. It just enhances texture and body and just gives that, you know, that look, that tousled look that a lot of people go for. I don't do that style that often, which is why I have this small bottle. Another product that I enjoy for the same effect is the Verb Sea Spray, and they have a cream that's really good as well. I'll have both of those linked below for other options. Now, this is a product that has been in my life for a really long time, and I think I'm on like my third one. I only use this when my hair is curly or wavy. It gives extra body. I don't know the kind of technology that they use with it so that it does that and it doesn't get gunky in your hair. This is the Living Proof Amp Texture Volumizer. And it's this kind of, you know, paste texture. There is, you know, I think it's a good scent to it. I don't really notice it after I apply it though. So you just take a small amount. I almost rub it through my fingers until it feels like it disappears. And then you just kind of zhuzh it through your hair and it gives a lot of volume and body, but it's not sticky. It doesn't look like you put any styling products in, but it really just amps up your style. I mean, the name is completely appropriate. And I don't even use this every time I wear my hair curly. It's usually when I'm going somewhere and I just want that, you know, extra oomph to my hair. This is a great product. Let's talk about hair finishers, hair smoothers, the products that you take to your hair to just kind of make it look a little smoother after it's all styled, maybe to keep the flyaways down, the frizzies away, that kind of thing. So the hair oil of choice that I've been using more than anything is the Gisou honey infused hair oil. This has a thicker texture to it. It has a very light, honey based scent. Now you're gonna see that mine broke because I dropped the bottle, and while the bottle was indestructible, the little dispenser inside was not. So it's in here at the bottom. I just now have to pour this out to get the product out, but I mean, I wasn't gonna throw it away. So I pour out, I am gonna show you this because I'm gonna put some in my hair right now. I pour out about that much. It looks like way more than it is. I mean, it was probably a couple of drops, and then I just kind of take them through the length of my hair. If I have flyaways, I'll take it through here. I don't usually put a ton of this through the roots of my hair. And if I do my hair curly, or if I have second day hair and I've used a lot of dry shampoo, I'll usually kind of clump my hair together and just kind of go like this. If I kind of just keep smoothing, if I brush it or whatnot, it just, I don't know, gives it a little bit of extra shine that it didn't have before. Now, I can tell my hair has gotten a little bit of frizz in it over here just from sitting here. I mean, this house is not insulated super well, and I feel like doing that even, just helped a little bit, kind of revive things, but you don't want to use too much. I like this one in particular because I feel like I can add it and it doesn't flatten out my hair. Another oil product that I like a lot is the Bumble and Bumble Dry Oil Finishing Spray. I'll have that linked below. It's in an aerosol can. I thought that was going to weigh my hair down, but it's a beautiful product. A little goes a long way, but it adds a lot of luminosity. It's just really pretty. Now, if you're someone who has split ends or a lot of little baby flyaways, I've talked about this product incessantly on my channel, and I am unable to pump out anymore at this point without turning it upside down and just shaking it. I am going to get another one because this is a must-have for me, especially when I'm filming. I get a lot of flyaways from all of this new growth, but some of them just won't lay down. They just stick straight out. This is the Moroccan Oil Mending Infusion Repair. This is actually just for split ends, but I had asked my stylist what to do about little baby hairs, and she recommended this, and I've not looked back since. Literally pump this out like a lotion and put quite a bit on your hair. It doesn't weigh it down, it doesn't make it look wet, and it really takes care of those flyaways, and it will help seal your split ends if you do have split ends. I have 2 hair masks that I rotate. I try to remember to use them weekly. It doesn't always happen, but I do feel like using a mask consistently in your rotation really helps keep your hair healthy and shiny. Oh, as well as a detox shampoo that I forgot to bring in here, but I'll pop a picture on the screen of the one that I use, and I'll do that after I talk about the masks. So the Olaplex number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. I just think this is fantastic for any hair type. It doesn't leave my hair feeling heavy or greasy after I use it. This is a 4-in-1 that adds shine and body while it protects and treats and adds moisture to dry hair, and this is a 10-minute mask. Another one that I love is the Bondi Boost mask. I don't have that in here, but it is fantastic. Those are the 2 that I rotate. It's also very, very important to clarify your hair, get rid of all the buildup. But a lot of us have highlights or lowlights, or you may get your hair colored and you just don't want that to be stripped. So the detox shampoo that I love is from Way. It's everything I've ever wanted in a detox shampoo. It doesn't strip or fade my color, and it leaves my scalp and my hair feeling good. I feel like I have extra body after I use it because it just got rid of everything that was leaving my hair feeling limp and just not as good as it should. Sometimes when our hair isn't behaving the way we want it to, it doesn't have anything to do with it being dirty or not using the right products. It's because we haven't clarified it in a while. So I like having a really good option on hand. Excuse me if my brush is gross because there's hair in it. I should have cleaned it before I got on here. I always use a wet brush of some kind. This one is one of the paddle styles. I think it's Epic Professional, but I'll have a few options linked below. This just works so well. I've tried the Tangle Teaser. I don't really like that. A wide tooth comb, it doesn't work the same. The wet brush is just where it's at, for me at least, for my daughter too, for her hair type, for brushing through wet hair smoothly, but I also use it on my dry hair. So I'll talk about my hair color as well as my hair tools that I use for all different occasions: drying, curling, waving, and straightening. So this is my hair dryer. This is the Dyson. I know it's pricey, but it has saved me time. It keeps my hair healthy because it's so powerful and I don't have to have heat on it or as high of heat as long as with regular dryers. I love this thing. Now before this, I was using T3. It was great, but this has just really upped my hair styling and I feel like my hair health game. I do also want to note that every time I get out of the shower, I wrap my hair in an Aquas microfiber hair towel. Using something like that is so much better than wrapping your hair in a big, heavy, regular cotton bath towel. It absorbs a lot of the water that you would spend drying out with a hair dryer, and so that is automatically something, once I started doing that, that helped with my hair health too. So with the Dyson hair dryer, I will often style from beginning to end, whether it's for straight hair or I'll just blow dry it rough until it's completely dry before I do a curly or a wavy style. And a lot of times I'll dry it about 75, 85% before I go in with one of these two items. So this one is the Revlon One Step. It's oval shaped. This one is the Dry Bar Single Shot. It's round. Both of these are tools that you can use with one hand. So instead of styling your hair with a hair dryer and a brush, you're just doing it with this. If you have shorter hair, or if you really want that professional round brush blow dried look, this is going to give you that. And I find that this one is a little bit less damaging to my hair than the Revlon. I can use this more frequently and I feel like my hair stays healthier. It doesn't seem as dried out. There are a couple of heat settings and a cool setting, and it has ionic technology. Now the Revlon One Step, there are also a couple of heat settings, and is there a cool setting? I don't think there is. No. I have to be careful with how often I use this because I do feel like it can dry my hair out. So I use this kind of sparingly, but I really love the results when I do. If you have shorter hair or like a bob, I think this is not the tool you would want to go with. You would want to go with a round one. So I like having both of these on hand. I get a really smooth look with both of these, a lot of volume, and I can get ready quicker than using my Dyson from start to finish with a big round brush. When I dry it 75–80% with the Dyson super fast and just use one of these. I had my hair wavy in a video recently. A lot of you were asking me how I got that style, and this is how I did it. So this one is from Bondi Boost. I also like the Amika one. That one is in my daughter's bathroom right now. It looks intimidating. I mean, I was scared of this for a long time, but it's actually really easy to use. This just takes a little bit longer than simply curling my hair because you do have to, you know, just kind of go down each section of your hair. But I really like the results. I feel like it gives that kind of beachy, undone look, even though you did actually do your hair. So if you're going after that wavy look that so many people have, this is more than likely what they use to get at one of these types of tools. I've really been enjoying it, and if you want to see me use it, be sure and tune in to one of my upcoming vlogs. Both my flat iron and my curling iron are both from T3. I'll have various models linked for you because they have several options to choose from. I just replaced my old kind of dying T3 that I'd had for many years with this new version. This is the Lucia ID, and what I like about this one is that you can enter your hair type, your hair length, and all kinds of personalized details, and it will automatically select for you the appropriate setting. You can also override that and put it on whatever setting you want. It's very techy, but easy to use. I'm gonna have more details on this in my July favorites and fails. I wasn't sure about this little flared design, but I really do like it. It's comfortable to use. Once your settings are in there, they're locked in and they're easy to change if you ever want to change them. My curling iron is the T3 World Trio. I have various attachments for it that I've gotten since, and that's one of the reasons why that's what I started with, because I find based on the length of my hair or the type of look that I want, I need a different type of barrel. Sometimes I use a wand. Sometimes I use a regular clip barrel, but being able to take this out gives me the option of trying different types of looks and different barrels. But they also have regular curling irons too. This has been going strong for a really long time. So did my other T3 flat iron, and that's why I purchased a new one. I get asked about my hair color a lot. I have gone a lot darker since I started my channel, and a lot of you want to know what I use to color or highlight my hair with. So the base of my color is my own natural color. We do not ever highlight from about here down. So everything you see underneath here is my natural color. And this is actually a really great time to do this video because I am overdue for a hair appointment. I forgot to schedule a new one, so I'm in need of getting touch-ups. So what we've been doing is a high lift tint 12V with 40 volume developer. We stopped doing low lights because I didn't want to be quite so dark. For summertime, I feel like I look dark right now because it's so overcast outside, but I've actually been adding in a little bit more brightness, lightness to my hair the past couple of times I've gone. When you look at my videos from the past, I don't know, year or so when I was darker, we were also doing some low lights that were darker than the base color of my hair. But now it's just highlights plus my natural color. Now, if I didn't mention anything here that I've mentioned loving before, it doesn't mean I don't love it. I am just really loving these products at this point in time. I'll link my last video so you can see what I was using then. Those are still great products. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try and get that information to you as soon as I can. I hope you found this enjoyable and helpful. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.